This coming weekend, one of my friends will be turning 17 for the first, and hopefully the only time. So I decided to watch this movie in honor of the occasion. And if you're watching this, my friend, happy birthday! When 17-year-old Mike learns his girlfriend is pregnant, he gives up his college dreams in order to marry her and take care of the baby. 20 years later, their relationship is on the rocks because Mike blames his wife for keeping him from all the things he wanted to do. Then, he meets this old janitor, falls off a bridge, and wakes up in the present day as a 17-year-old kid. There are 16 mild cuss words. Though, if you want to be technical, the two uses of the male B word were actually in the proper context, so I don't know if you actually want to count them as cuss words, but there is some sexual banter and innuendo. There's a really awkward scene in the sex ed class, and things get a little weird as 17-year-old again Mike is still in love with his 30-something-year-old wife. And his 17-year-old daughter, not knowing who he is, of course, starts hitting on him. For starters, I was completely surprised by the fact that time travel was not involved. Mike, being 17 in the present day rather than traveling back to when he had been 17, made for an interesting and unexpected twist. Sure, watching a guy hit on a woman old enough to be his mom is kinda creepy, but in the context of the movie, it actually turns out to be kinda sweet. And that brings me to what I really like most about the movie. While he obviously made a mistake in getting his girlfriend pregnant in the first place, Mike is not only man enough to do the right thing, but over the course of the movie we learn that he truly loves his wife, even though he let the what-ifs blind him to the fact over the years. The message that I got out of the movie was that when we make mistakes, we should do the best we can to make up for those mistakes, and not allow ourselves to get caught up in what might have been. However, in spite of the good message, due to the cussing and sexual references, I wouldn't feel comfortable watching it with my mother or my pastor. So, while there were a number of things I kind of liked about the film, just does not make it on my list of recommendations. Well, that about wraps it up for this edition of Kenny's Movie Adventures. This is Kenny, reminding you to watch outside the box.